Hello and welcome back. This video is from my mom. She has not done a Twilight dungeon yet, so I'm gonna kind of walk her through a Twilight dungeon. I've logged onto my mage, and first thing I'm gonna do is turn myself into a female. And in Org, it's obviously similar in Stormwind as far as where the mobs are, but she was looking at this sweeping guy. Silistraza is the new person we're looking at. So each of these dungeons, let me get in queue actually. So a queue for Rune, Protocol, Twilight, Stonecore. Let me make sure I put my trinkets back on. And this guy has an add-on that says get buff. So somebody's gonna spawn the thing. There's the thing. So this ring, signet of the warm russet cord, spawns in your bags once you load into the dungeon. Assuming you start at the start of the dungeon, I talk to this guy. I want to use the bronze. Bronze, what the bronze is going to do. Get a pyroblast out there. Start casting because I'm doing nothing right now. Okay, so what bronze is going to do is it gives you, while not taking any damage for 10 seconds, gain a stacking haste buff. So the longer you don't take, the more time you don't take damage, you get this stacking haste buff. So eventually this is going to increase to 100%. So you can cast 100% faster. And then, so for DPS, you either want this bronze buff or you want the blue buff. And what the blue buff does is the longer you stand still, you gain a damage buff. Because pyroblast is such a great ability, I want to go for haste because I want to cast faster, at least for this boss. Because depending on the boss you're fighting, you can change. So for this boss, I do think that I want to do the blue one because I just want to do more damage. But for these mobs, I'm using my dagger because it puts this green buff, green debuff on the mobs, which will spread to them and do poison damage. Kind of a spreading poison dot. I'm gonna swap to Mage armor real quick, evocate. I will be swapping to blue, and then we're gonna swap back to fire shield. And once we pull, he waited for my buff, which is so nice. Okay, we lust now. So then globs are gonna spawn in a second here.
Focus black.
We're gonna focus black. So it takes a second for the globs to start moving. You'll see they start moving in a second here, but those ones are immune because we already killed the one we want to kill. And the blue one spawns this. Oh, we could kill it. We could kill it, please. Wow. Killed it before the submerge. That's kind of insane. I do want to swap back to bronze, but I think I'm fine with blue right now. It's just that I cast slower. So first boss dead. He dropped 82 justice points and 2 obsidian fragments. And I DC'd. I still have internet. What's going on here? Okay, didn't like that at all. He quakes, jumped during the quake. Kill the crystal shard. I'm just gonna swap back to the staff. What the staff does is increase chance on hit, increased haste by 1700, and increase allies haste by 200. Swap back to mage armor while we run to the next boss. see he spawns it, so now we can swap between them. Is he just gonna pull before everybody gets here? 3, 2, 1, waiting for food buff. Nice, got my food buff. I'll just, I guess, drink a potion. So I really like don't want to move if I can, because I'm gonna do 125% more damage if I don't move.
Focus black.
Black spawned, gonna focus black now. Black's dead. Let me get out of the thing. This shaman is doing 500 billion damage. Our healer's dead. Great. Our warrior is doing, his top damage is melee and mind flay. Put mage armor back on. Can jump right here and avoid those mobs, but most people won't do that. I'm just gonna kill this guy right here. My team comes to join me soon. Let me give him a cake. Oh, he has too many. Gotta be careful here of the scouts. Sentries. See these two walking right there. There's one right here. This one's very scary. The tank should face this guy away because he's going to shockwave, yep, and do a ton of damage to us. Yeah, these always want to be faced away. They do a shockwave. Is this guy like a million eye level? He is. Yeah, this guy's like insanely geared. My man, you're at half mana. Alright, I want to switch back to bronze for this fight, because I have to do some moving, interrupt casting, because he does a spell reflect, and we have 2 spellcasters, and our warrior's not doing the most damage, so... Remember not to purge debuff too fast, don't kill yourself. True. Shaman did not cast a something on himself. Focus blue, I will. I did not cast anything on myself. I'm just gonna block that. The warrior keeps purging the debuff. I guess it doesn't really matter that much, because they just all die so fast. Warrior's dead. Okay, I'll grab it now, I guess. The healer just purged the DPS and got the debuff off of him, which is bad, because now we have to sit these. I can just TP out of it, but Shaman takes they both take damage from paralyze. Yeah, that guy almost dies. It's tough when you just don't know what you're doing. You don't know the proper way to play stuff, I guess. He needed that. Well, he's won everything. Yeah, is this guy gonna res? My team's always just dumb, dude. Yeah, so if we open up Atlas Loot and we look at Final Boss, we can see the 2 up here that it drops. And it drops Ring of the Raven and Girthak, Voice of the Deeps. This guy has a debuff when he has energy shield on, takes 75% less damage, so I just wait till he lands so I can cast.
Focus black.
Black spawns, we focus black. I'm DC'd. I'm not DC'd. And I want to keep casting on the boss, even though he takes 75% less damage, just to speed things along. Just have to make sure that I don't stand in one of those, because he throws a rock, and if you get hit by the rock, you are dead. Yeah, man, I just get paired with great teammates all the time. Boss dead. Girthak dropped. GG for that guy, that's awesome. And Corrupted Conqueror dropped. Nothing for me here. I'm gonna pass on that. Need the orb. I'm probably gonna wait and then for everybody to leave so I can need on these two and disenchant them because I'm a scumbag. And then tell this guy where the mace drops from. So that is from Vortex Pinnacle. They're all from Faralina, so I'm just gonna need them and then leave. Get destroyed. And that is a Twilight Inferno dungeon. This run took 16 minutes, so they're super fast because of those damage buffs. They're such a big help. It was like, sell these off. The last patch, when we were doing Protocol Infernos, they were just hard because the mobs had more health, they did more damage, and we didn't have any buff increases. So having the buffs for these Twilight protocols is such an enormous change, and it helps so much depending on the buff. So like, for example, if I'm on my Hunter, I can take that blue buff and I do like 80k damage per pull. It's unbelievable. And look at this guy Box. He was doing like 107. Let's see how much total damage he did. Actually, not a crazy amount more than me, but just an insane amount of damage. And then let me go back to Stormwind. So I do still need a piece of loot, which is an offhand. I don't know if I can get an offhand from here. Boop, 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 beep, boop. No, I can't. Which is wild. Cool, but that's really it. They're super easy. So, thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.